Hello. You're tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic. Man, they're saying Lamar Jackson should have get the MVP. Isn't it funny? Didn't we say that's what they would do, right? How they changed the narrative for Lamar Demetrius Jackson. Bro, it's ridiculous. Absolutely hilarious. Hilarity, I might say. So, let's get into this, the crux of it all, right? It was all just a week ago, right? That it was all quarterbacks in the MVP voting, right? Y'all remember, they were only talking about Dak Prescott. They were talking about Brock Purdy. They were talking about Tua. And they were also, what's the other, Purdy. They were talking about, right? So those quarterbacks are the ones that they were talking about. Josh Allen wasn't even in the conversation. He was never in the conversation. Christian McCaffrey, for all of the numbers that he was putting up, was regulated to second or second best on his team behind Purdy. That's what was said. Everybody said that Tyreek should not get it over Tua. That's what was said. That's what was said. They said that those two would win Offensive Player of the Year awards. Right? Okay. Lamar Jackson was somewhere really, really down that list. You know what I'm saying? Yes. He was down on that list. Real low. You know what they said? They said that there's no way that Lamar Jackson's going to catch them. It's like, they're winning, but I don't see them catching them, so we're not worried about him. Tua gets shell-shocked. Dak gets shell-shocked. Goff gets shell-shocked. Patrick Mahomes gets shell-shocked. And then the Ravens shell-shocked Purdy. After everybody said how much things that they were going to blow us out, everything picked them, the offense scored on 7 consecutive drives. Do y'all not know that? The defense could not stop their offense. Their offense, the 49ers offense, could not stop the Baltimore Ravens defense, and the 49ers defense could not stop the Baltimore's offense. You understand what I'm coming from? The Baltimore Ravens could have put 40 points on this game. Once they got the third, it's out of all ways. Let's just run, pass. Run, pass. They don't like actively blowing people out. And this is exactly what I told everybody. I said, look, when you do not do that, you are not getting the stats to allow Lamar to run away with the award. Now you're having people changing the narratives. Oh, CMC should get it this year. It shouldn't be the quarterbacks. None of them are impressing us. It should be Tyreek Hill. None of the QBs are impressing us. They're changing the narrative. You know what we like to call? Moving the goalposts. Y'all, bro. Y'all are professional NFL groundsmen. That's, you know what? That's the new thing. If y'all want to clip something, clip that. Richard Sherman, professional NFL groundsman. Ryan Clark, professional NFL groundsman. You know what I'm saying? Acho, professional NFL groundsman. Mike Florio, professional NFL groundsman. You know why I'm calling them professional NFL groundsmen? Because they're the ones that move the goalposts. That's why. I looked it up on Indeed. Indeed. Pays about $22 an hour. Y'all are professionals, and it's in your resumes. Imagine being that wrong. And then instead of saying, look, the guy done proved his worth, he shut everybody up again. Yo, you know what? He doesn't even deserve it. The running back deserves it. I want to point out to y'all, for everyone that's saying Christian McCaffrey deserves it so well, y'all remember Derrick Henry a couple years back when the Tennessee Titans were, I guess, had the second or third best record in the entire league. Y'all remember? And he rushed for 2,000 yards. The entire offense was him. He was even throwing touchdowns. He didn't even sniff the MVP. Didn't even sniff it. MVP, where are you? I can't see you. I certainly can't smell you. I can't even hear you. Where are you, MVP? And no one said a word. But you see, I tried to tell y'all, there's already been a created narrative built for Lamar Jackson. And the narrative says he's not supposed to succeed. You know why they don't want him to win 2 MVP? Because he becomes undeniable. You understand why I've been saying what I've been saying for a lot of Raven fans, right? When they say, oh, Lamar doesn't care about that. It's not about what Lamar cares about. It's about legacy. 2 MVPs makes him undeniable. Even if, listen, I believe Lamar Jackson is going to win multiple Super Bowls. But 2 MVPs right now cuts off a lot of what they can do and say to him when everything is said and done. They can write off 1 MVP season. They can't write off 2. You get where I'm coming from? Think about it now. Think about this. They've always taken shots at his MVP, his previous MVP. Y'all don't remember? Oh, I've seen Joe Burrow better stats than that. Josh Allen's had better stats than that. Remember, he's like, he only did it because no one's seen him before and stuff like that. They denigrated that MVP award. Now they're using that MVP award to say why he doesn't deserve this MVP award. Jesus, help me. Help me. Please don't let me sit myself on this platform. Bro, y'all can't make this up. You cannot make this up. But that's the situation that we are in. That's what's crazy. That's what's funny. Gosh. Bro, and people really say, look, Richard Sherman most likely gambled on this game, told everybody you'd be crazy to pick the Ravens, which he did tell everyone he was crazy, and lost money. And that's why he was salty on Undisputed. You understand where I'm coming from? Bringing up Josh Allen, somebody that is even fighting right now to get in the playoffs. You're saying he deserves MVP of Lamar Jackson? Do you know Lamar Jackson has been sat for 2 or 3 fourth quarters already? Sat. Quarters where he could have accumulated even more robust stats. And mind you, he's already on a historical pace right now. When Lamar is on trajectory for 3,800 passing yards, right? And what was it? 8 or 900 rushing yards. It's never been done in NFL history. So don't let them try to teach or make you think that his stats are poo-poo. No. That's why most of them leave out his rushing stats. And Lamar could have 15 rushing touchdowns. But they're like, let Gus do it. We do not want to put Lamar in harm's way. Yeah, but y'all not hearing me on that. Lamar has had more to deal with than all of the quarterbacks that we are talking about. We have seen these quarterbacks lose 1 tackle, maybe one of their weapons, and they nosedive into mediocrity. Nosedive. Right into nosedive. And no one says anything. We've watched Lamar deal with drops. There was 5 drops in that game alone. Perfectly placed balls. Pause. No one says nothing. Okay. He's dealt with drops. He's dealt with bad, horrible offensive line play. People are saying that Ronnie Stanley was getting helped a lot of times in that game. There were coverage over to Ronnie Stanley's side. Yeah, I know y'all didn't notice that, though. You didn't notice it. Both starting running backs. Done. Odell's missed how many games this season? Mark Andrews, his most reliable, consistent, and best target, out for the season. And they're still winning. That vaunted 49ers defense still couldn't stop them. And y'all think it's by luck? Y'all think this is it's the defense. That's the real reason why. We already seen what this team looks like without Lamar Jackson. Y'all keep forgetting. 2 years ago, they were number 1 in the AFC when Patrick Mahomes still had all what he had. Y'all forget? And then Lamar goes down with an injury, and they lose every single game. The very next year, they're number 2 in the AFC, and they're number 1 in the AFC North, and Lamar Jackson gets hurt, right? And they go 2-4 and make the wild card. Lamar is the reason for the Ravens seasons. And that's how, listen, people don't seem to understand this. He's the quarterback. It's usually like that. For the real playmakers, the true decision makers, the difference makers, that's what happens. Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson. Shoot, even Josh Allen. Listen, that is fact. But we're talking about all the adversity that Lamar Jackson has to go through and still be expected to win. If right now, if Stephon Diggs went down and Josh Allen was horrible, the excuse that would be given was because his best weapon went down, right? They would win. No, I'm telling you, they're not winning none of these games. They're not winning none of these games. Lamar's already went through those stuff, and bad offensive line, and no running backs, and they're still winning. They have the 4th highest offense in the league. And a lot of times they're taking their foot off the gas. If you want context, watch the games. The Baltimore Ravens are taking their feet off of the gas pedal multiple games and sitting Lamar Jackson in the 4th quarter in multiple games. We had a game where we literally kneeled 4 consecutive times with 3 minutes left in the game and literally gave the other team back the ball. And we were on the 5-yard line. 5-yard line. We kneeled it down 4 consecutive times on the 5-yard line with over 3 minutes left in the game. And literally said, here, y'all can have it back. Where have you ever heard that? We didn't even get the field goal. Let's go. So please, when you're talking about the Ravens, speak with context. Lamar has been the best player in the league by far, and it's not even been close. Even in his MVP season, they pull him out. He's not allowed to accumulate the raw statistics that these other guys get. God, listen, the day when, when they actually allow him to do so, when they actually allow him to go above and beyond in his statistics and say, we're going to keep him in a blowout and let's see what Lamar can actually do. He's going to break every single record. 8 for 8. You know where that comes from? 8 throws for 8 touchdowns. He's done it in college. He started doing it in the pros. 5 touchdowns, and we're only 2 quarters to go. In the 3rd quarter with 5 or 6 touchdowns, and they say Lamar. Goes to that. Instead of saying, yo, run it up. You know how many times the Ravens could have had 60 points, 50 points, 70 points, and we'd be like, no. But keep changing the narrative, though. Keep changing that narrative, Richard Sherman. You're so great, man, at your job. Shannon Sharp. Bro, it's ridiculous. But what do you guys think? Do you agree that it's funny how the rules and narratives change now that it's Lamar Jackson in the lead for MVP? Or do you agree with them saying, well, I'd rather it's Christian McCaffrey or Tyreek Hill to win it, even though the benchmark for running backs winning the award was usually them rushing for 2,000 yards or having well over 20 plus touchdowns. Let me know down, and I mean 20 rushing touchdowns. Let me know down in the comment section, please. All right. But as always, that's an episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. And now we get down, we have fun, and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Before we go any further, I want to say a big thanks out to 2 people. For one, first, Joaquin, right, for a massive $5 donation. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. It goes without saying, I love you guys. You guys have really invested your time, your money, effort into this channel, to this platform, supporting what we're building over here, and I could do nothing but say thank you. So thank you so much. And we have somebody else Carl Young, my man, with a massive, I had to put some ground into that, massive $40 donation. Double slam! Yeah! Yo! Bro, listen, I woke up and saw it, and I was like, man, that's amazing. Listen, we're all fighting right now, trying to make $1, trying our best to provide for our families, and you guys are literally helping this channel and platform go higher heights. It's words can't understand. Y'all don't even know, man. Thank y'all. I love y'all, especially during this time of the year, man. It's like the Wonder Kid Show's getting presents. But nah, for real, thank y'all so much. I love you guys. And yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to build this thing to be a respectable platform that you guys can trust in. Straight up. That's how I'm trying to do. But if you have not already checked out the Wonder Kid Show's Patreon, it's down in the description of every video that we do. It has 3 tiers of content goodness. Give it a look, give it a try, let me know what you think. And if you want to do what these other people have done, help out in the show, help out with equipment and stuff like that by donations, at the bottom of the screen is a QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do, and the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.